I'ma have some fun with this one.
Turn the lights down low. Let the beat hit slow. You already know where we gon' go. Let me give it to you. When we touch, can't get enough. Whenever we touch, I'm falling in love with your touch. I can't get enough.
You'll win somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
My baby, my lady, get you out of my brain, yeah.
Still a better love story than Twilight, right? Brad, that was for you, buddy. Finally getting into the workout now, which called for 5 sets of 4 reps at 425 pounds, and it went extremely well. I know you guys are not used to me saying that, but I attribute a lot of it to some mental cues that I've been using lately, so I wanted to pass them along to you guys, hoping that you can get some type of benefit out of them. The first is actually derived from a YouTube video I saw a long time ago, and I wanted to link it, but I can't even find it. I don't remember what channel it was uploaded to, but it was a video of Alberto Nunez and Eric Helms doing some crazy high volume squat workout. I think they were having some kind of competition with one another just for fun. But I still remember Eric sitting to the side while Alberto was doing one of his sets, and he kept just, coaching him up a little bit. He was saying, worry about it later. And what he meant was, don't even think about it. After every rep, he was just like, worry about it later, because he had to get to 10 or 12 or whatever it was. And rather than thinking about, oh my gosh, I still have 10 to go, he was almost saying, just think of it one at a time. And when you're doing a workout like this, it calls for 5 sets of deadlifts. If you're only focused on being finished, then it is going to be mentally exhausted. If you just finish a set and be like, oh my gosh, I still have 4 to go, then yeah, you are gonna beat yourself up before you even get to the actual lift. So when I was just telling myself, okay, 1 more rep, and after that, after I finish the set, I would be like, okay, 1 more set, worry about the next set when it comes. It really did help me out, and I know it seems minor, but this really is a mental game. And the other cue that I have been using is also kind of stupid, I guess, but I keep telling myself that it's not supposed to be easy. And I think the RPE scale was really screwing me up. Not that the RPE scale is bad, but I don't think I'm skilled enough as a lifter to use it. And when I was using it, say the program called for an RPE 8. Well, what the hell is an RPE 8? I don't know. I know that it's supposed to mean you have 2 reps left in the tank, but it's just, I was overanalyzing, overthinking everything, and I thought that if it was an RPE 8, well, it's supposed to be a little bit easy, and if it wasn't, I would just stop. And I wasn't pushing myself to that next level that I think I needed to have been doing. I was being too conservative. So rather than using the RPE scale now, I'm just saying, okay, I obviously should not be failing. I should not be going to an RPE 10, but I should be going to the point where it's not easy. I'm challenging myself, but I'm also progressing from week to week. So using those 2 mental cues has really been helping my deadlifts lately. I hope you guys can get some kind of value out of it. And that's going to be the end of the commentary. So if you guys enjoyed this, please like the video. I would really appreciate it, and I'll talk to all you guys very soon. Hey, what's up guys? So I figured while I'm getting a bunch of food ready for tonight, this would be the perfect time to discuss a question I've been getting and address a comment that I've been seeing often as well. So the question is, how do I eat so much without putting on weight? And it's gonna be a combination of a few answers. So the first is, I don't have the desire to be incredibly lean, so I'm not gonna be walking around at 6% body fat, walking on the beach, girls just throwing themselves at me. It's just not how it works, and I'm fine with that. I wear a shirt and tie to work every day, so there's no need for me to be incredibly, shredded. There's just not my desire. So that is number one. The other thing is that I have a very high metabolism, luckily, and relatively high for, I would say, for my age and for my body weight and height. It's a pretty good metabolism, which helps me out a lot. So with that, the other thing is when I eat like these huge meals, What was I gonna say? See, I can't multitask. When I eat these huge meals, I'm not going that much above my maintenance, which is about 3,500 calories. So if you see me eat a 3,000 calorie meal, which sometimes these turn into, I realize, it's not that much over. So it's only probably 300 calories or so over my maintenance, because what I do is I'll eat like only 800 calories throughout the day. And that's kind of why I like to do this, is because if I have a really busy day and I know that I'm not going to be able to just like sit around and, you know, get to meals, then I can just do this and then I don't have to worry about eating, and I get to have a huge meal, which I enjoy. So that is kind of the 3 things that I wanted to mention. And I am going to get a few more things out of the fridge, and then I'm going to address a comment that you guys have been leaving me saying, okay, well, Travis, you can do this, you can eat this huge meal, you eat whatever you want, and you don't gain weight, so that is what I'm going to start doing, and I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea. So once I get some more stuff out, I'll talk to you a little bit more about it. Alright, so you guys know I have days where I don't count macros, and I'm not the most anal macro counter as it is. And some of you are saying that, oh, I like your strategy of just having a few days out of the week where you eat anything and everything that you want, which is not what I do. So you guys know I have a big appetite. I could do a lot more damage than this, but I try to keep it semi-reasonable, you know? And keep in mind, like I mentioned, I have a higher metabolism than most people, so I don't want to send you guys down the wrong path just thinking you can have days where you just eat tons and tons and tons and there's going to be no negative side effects if you're trying to lose weight or minimize body fat or anything like that. So I just wanted to make sure you guys know where I'm coming from and kind of get the background on what I do. I think that it's a scary path to go down to even attempt that, because if you think about it, there's really no reason to just binge 2 days out of the week or 1 day out of the week for no reason. I mean, you guys know I enjoy food and I love making food, I love eating a lot of food, but I have a healthy relationship with food, so I'm not just sitting around obsessing over it, and I fear that you guys will develop bad relationships with food if you just have this 1 day where you just you've built your whole week around this 1 day where you can just eat anything and everything, and then you restrict yourself. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I know I say this a lot, but it's all about sustainability, so I'm doing this to develop eating patterns for the rest of my life. I want to be able to just live a normal life, obtain a body image that I'm comfortable with, and create, you know, the performance that I want in the gym, and eat good food. And that is kind of the approach that I take, so I hope that that makes more sense to some of you guys. I know I will have some people ask me, well, do you think you should track macros every single day? And you guys know that my answer is no. Especially if you're going out with family or you're with friends. You have to keep in mind that the purpose of counting macros is not to do it forever. It's to be conscious of what's going in your body. So in the long term, you don't have to count macros. You can just achieve your goals without doing so, without letting it take over. Not that counting macros should be taken over, because think about it, it's not that difficult. It's just so you understand, you know, what a portion size is, understand the nutritional label on foods, and that way in the long run, you're gonna be good to go. And that's really what it's all about, in my opinion, and that is the approach that I take. As long as you guys get your micronutrients in as well. As you see, I got my can of peas over here. I just felt like, I don't know, it sounded kind of good. I don't know why. Alright, so that's really all I wanted to run my mouth about. And just remember that food should not be taking over your life. It should not in any way be affecting the decisions you make on a daily basis. And this goes both ways. So there's people, you know, that want to obtain a certain body image and they won't do certain things because there won't be the right food there or whatever. And think about it, guys, it's just food. It's not that important. But then there's the other people that for whatever reason they can't eat quote unquote healthier. So they want to get in shape, they want to eat better, but whether it be self-control or another reason that they can't do it, and then they hate people, kind of like you and I, that do eat a certain way. And it's kind of funny, like, you don't like someone or you can't get along with someone because of the way they eat, which doesn't make any sense to me. You guys probably know that my friends and I are very different, so the majority of my friends aren't really into any of this, which is fine. I don't care, like, and they don't care what I do. It's just, it doesn't make sense, but I'm done talking about it, guys. I'm sorry for ranting here, and I will show you guys the food once it's done. I know I did this to you guys a lot during grilling season. I haven't done it in a while, so I figured I'd bring it back, and you guys know my approach to burgers. I just take whatever I have left over in the fridge that I'm trying to get rid of and put it on there. So we're gonna do some ham, egg, onion, of course, the cheese combination that you guys have seen time and time again, and who knows what else we're gonna do over here. Well, so far, Operation Only Dirty Up One Skillet is going well. It's a little crazy to think about, but it's quite possible I'm the only person in the entire world that's ever mixed peas with Parmesan cheese, ricotta cheese, and barbecue sauce. So we made a little bit of like a pasta salad here. I just got the rotini noodles, the tomatoes, and just used some of this Panera dressing, and then the rest of the stuff is coming up, and we'll be ready to eat. Alright, so you can see we loaded the burger up with some ham, red pepper, provolone cheese. We got some queso cheese in there as well. Topped it with an egg and barbecue sauce. And we just got some fries, some of the sweet potato tater tots, and the pasta. And of course, my peas over here. So I am going to enjoy this, then I'll be back with some dessert, and I can finally send you guys on your way. I always love when you get to the point where there's only one serving, so you don't even need a bowl, you can just eat it right out of the pint. But you guys know that is not going to be the end of it. That's a little bit better. So we went ahead and added some Cookie Crisp cereal, one of those Fiber One oats and chocolate bars, and those things, they taste like a candy bar to me. They're delicious. And we got a Reese cup and cowtails, and I think that is all. Well, my friends, unfortunately the food is all gone. The video has come to an end. I have rambled on long enough, so let me show you guys the final macros coming in today at your favorite. So now I can ask you guys to like the video if you enjoyed it, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll check you guys in the next video.